Hey everybody, I am a member of SAG-AFTRA and I am still on strike along with 160,000 other actors and 20,000 writers. And we are on strike. The writers went on strike almost 3 months ago and we've been on strike for a week or something, close to that. So here's the deal. We need to get a better deal with the AMPTP, the producers union. And they're gonna have to give us a better deal, and they're going to. I think they're just punishing us right now. They're gonna punish us for the next 3 months so we don't set a precedent that you can get whatever you want by just striking. But this is a historical moment. The last time this happened, the writers and the actors, was 1960. And out of that strike, we got residuals and healthcare and a bunch of stuff that was vital to the industry and to the working actor, the journeyman actor. This has nothing to do with the rich celebrities who make $20 million for a movie. It has nothing to do with them. I'm just happy that they're supporting us. It has everything to do with the 99% of actors who crawl through glass, through their nails, just trying to book one speaking line on one show once, or who work in the background, or who work as a stand-in like I do a lot, or just get like a few lines on this show and maybe and try to get a part on that show, and then just try to get lucky and get on one good show where you have one decent enough part to where you can keep working. Now, as long as you're on some good, really good show with a decent part and you keep working, you can survive and buy a house maybe. And I haven't even been able to do that yet. But I'm going to. And when I do, I want the next 20 years to be set with a good deal that represents the modern age of streaming and all that stuff. So one of the main reasons why we're striking is because we need to get the data and the analytics from the streaming companies. Because what happened is 10 years ago, Netflix came into town and they crapped the bed for everybody with streaming. And then everyone thought, all the other major corporations thought, man, this is such a good deal, we get streaming. So Amazon decided to expand from their business of delivering packages. Now they're in the film business. And Apple making iPhones, they're in the film business now. And they're all part of the AMPTP, the producers union, who's stonewalling us now. They don't want to pay any residuals on streaming. We used to get residuals on, or at least the actors did. I never really did. But, you know, actors, if they got a speaking part, they got residuals and stuff in the old contracts. But 10 years ago, when streaming came out, they wanted us to be charity because it was a new experiment. So they lowered all the stuff. Like residuals were just cut to nothing. Some of the day rates for writers were cut in half, I heard. Just a bunch of stuff. Like the pay is way less with streaming because they were like, no, we don't know. Please help us. Please help us. We don't know with the streaming. We can't tell if it's going to be making any money. We don't have any money. You know, we don't know the data and the streaming and stuff. And so, but look, they obviously are very successful. They're getting millions of people signed up. Netflix is always in the news as the top company and Wall Street darling when all these people sign up, and they'll put out a press release to hype up some one big show like Dahmer, Monster. Everyone has to watch Dahmer, you know, and they're not paying most of those actors any residuals when it's a hit show like that. They just got some rate in the beginning to work that day. Now, it's a little bit different if you're like the #1 actor, because their agent might get some really good deal for them. But the majority of people just get a day rate. I worked on Dahmer for 5 days as a Milwaukee police officer. I just got paid that day and that was it. I didn't even really expect to get residuals because I didn't have any speaking lines. But still, I'm a SAG-AFTRA member. I actually think they should give all SAG-AFTRA members some sort of residual, but I don't even think that's going to happen. But anyway, at least if you have a speaking line. So we have to get the analytics. Netflix and all the companies are hoarding the data. Okay, they got it sitting in their building somewhere behind some black mirror in some room. All the analytics, the signups, the people, the views, all the shows. And once we get the analytics, that's one of the main sticking points for the strike. They're gonna have to give in. Then we're gonna build a piece together payment schedule. Like for every 1,000,000 views, this actor gets a check for that much. That way they can support themselves through all the in-between times when you're just constantly looking for work. Every day I'm looking for work, and I'm looking for work right now because we're on strike, looking for other work. But when we're not on strike and I am working, I'm still looking for work every day, hoping to get booked on something. So that's just the way it goes. It's a tough industry for 99% of the working actors, and that's what the strike is for. It's not for the A-listers. So I think people understand that. I did have one ignorant comment, and it's the only comment I got on the video. But I actually take it as a compliment if he assumed I make $20 million and I'm being a crybaby for making $20 million. I mean, I'm glad that you saw one of my videos and you think that I look like someone who makes $20 million. I mean, I hope so. I hope I will someday. Woo! Yes, we can do it. Let's do it, people. We'll do it together. Start by subscribing to my channel and hitting the thumbs up button and sharing my video. All right, thanks for the support.
And we're not going to sit here anymore.